Oh, it's live, House.
The following contest scheduled for one fall.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
You never came looking for me to prove that you're the baddest. So, I've come looking for you to prove you're not.
All over the country, people have been asking me, why, Eddie, why?
Week after week, trying to make me look like a jackass.
Lately, he just hasn't been very oozy. I'm home.
This ain't no disco. Ain't no country club either. This is the 3 Count Thursday podcast. So let's go, baby.
Chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, 3CT. We are back. We are live. It is Thursday, July the 11th, 2024. We're glad to be back with you here for another show. And if you missed us, well, we're back. If you didn't miss us, well, then you probably didn't really care that we weren't here for a couple of weeks, or we've been in and out for the last three weeks or so. But we are back. Hope everyone had a good 4th of July holiday and had a safe one. Hope everybody returns to us with all 10 fingers. And we hope you are doing well. Give us a like and a share. We'd certainly appreciate that, and get as many people in here interacting as much as possible. I want to thank everyone who joined me and Big Mac for the Money in the Bank post show. That was a lot of fun. Had a lot of people in here watching with us, so we certainly do appreciate it. Devin checking in with us. He says no more breaks until Christmas. Well, fuck you, Devin. We might just take more breaks just because.
Yeah.
Actually, so it's funny you say that, Devin. Big Jim, just roll the outro song because we're done. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Yep. It's all Devin's fault. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Devin. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me
You're
what
not
to
my
do.
dad, is what
Sounds
I'm
good.
hearing.
Freaking Charlie texting us bad ideas during the day, and Devin's telling us what not to do. What do you think they are? We've been around here for a decade. What are you doing?
He's out of here, boys.
Right, he's just out. He's peacing out.
He don't need none of your shenanigans.
Make sure you are following us on all of our social media, 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You can get us on YouTube as well. You can get our merch over at the tpublic.com. There's a variety of products over there. So make sure you bounce over there. Don't know if there's a sale going on. Probably is. But go over there, visit often, and check it out. Also, this Sunday, we've been talking about it for no sale as of right now. Sorry. We'll go buy something at full price. It's not that expensive anyhow. Okay, Devin, you missed us. I apologize. We missed you too, bud. So we'll be around most weeks, at least until Christmas. Sure. That's a long time, Devin. It's like it's many months from now. I can't promise that we're not going to take a break between now and Christmas. We'll do our best. But this Sunday in Harrisburg at the Dauphin County Tech School, it is PWE Reloaded. If you are watching along with us live on the video, you can hit the QR code that is on the screen. That will take you directly to the ticket page. Tickets are still available for the show. Bell time is at 4. Doors will open at 3 o'clock at the Tech School there. 6 matches on the card. We have Elijah Eros from White River Wrestling in Indianapolis. He'll be taking on Mr. Ping. We have Team Baby Daddy taking on South Philly's Finest. In a tag match, we have a grudge match, no DQ, between Joe Keys and Gory. That has been a story that has been going on for many years, back to the pandemic days. I think Ryan, Matt, Tim, and Mark, you guys called some of that back in the in those studio shows for PWE. You can find those still back on the PWE YouTube channel. Shane checking in with us. What's going on, Shane? We also have 2 qualifying matches for the PWE world title, the vacant world title. We have Jake Oman taking on Lance Anoa'i. We also have Bro Keller taking on Ken Dixon. That qualifier is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. And then a mixed tag, the Neon Blondes, Facade and Danny Moe will be taking on Andrew Palace and Katie Arquette in a falls count anywhere match. So we will be there. Tim, Ryan, myself, intern Mark, we will be there. We will be on the call. We're looking forward to that. PWE also did announce this week that Sunday, October 20th, clear your calendars for this. Collateral Damage is going to be the next show. That will be once again back at the Dauphin County Tech School. So going to be an exciting weekend. If you want to stop out on a Sunday afternoon, look, man, it's still going to be hot outside. It's going to be cooler in that school. Head out, watch some independent wrestling, say hi to your boys. It's going to be a great Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, man, it is going to be a jam-packed, exciting, fun time at the Dauphin County Technical School for PWE's return to wrestling in the greater area. You know, I'm very excited to be back on the card, back on the call rather, calling it with you boys. I think this is my first time I've done commentary with Matt and Mark, and now we get the heavies table now.
Yeah, you're not kidding. This better be an extra wide, double deep.
I was about to say the exact double wide, double deep. But top to bottom, man, this card, you can't beat it. It's a tight 6 matches.
Love it.
So definitely, if you're in the area or you're around the area, there's no premium live events. There's no pay-per-views.
Nope.
There's no real sports, really.
No Fox NFL baseball, Sunday. Nope.
Yeah,
none of it.
Baseball is going on, but
the last day before the All-Star break, these games don't mean a shit on Sunday.
They pretty much might as well be AAA baseball games.
You got guys skipping starts for resting up through the break. I don't blame anybody. Who wants to pitch when it's 100 damn degrees outside in the Northeast? Nobody. Don't care about baseball. Don't care about any of it. Get out to the Dauphin County Tech School on.
Yeah, no, Devin was bitching, so we canceled the podcast. I'm ordering a pizza. Do you want anything?
Pepperoni and pineapple.
Yeah, no, just one large pizza, extra cheese, extra sauce, extra sausage. All right. All right.
There it is.
I'm a sausage guy.
Can you tell Adam we said thanks?
We didn't stop.
No, we were
no, we're still here. We're live now.
Oh, we're giving Devin what he wants.
We are, at least for tonight.
I hate that.
Yeah,
well, it's more for us. It's more for us and less about him.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not about.
Oh, in that case, we should probably talk about Reloaded.
We just did. We're all excited. Want to talk about it some more?
So we did run down the card. I'll ask you as a nice aside, right? You know, tight 6-match card at the Dauphin County Technical
Real tight.
Real tight. What are you most looking forward to besides the fact of PWE coming back? You on the call with Jim and I, not the Gemini. The Gemini, WWE's Gemini, not there. We will be. But what are you most excited about in the 6-match card?
Here's what I'm going to tell you. There's no guarantee that WWE's Gemini won't be there.
That's right. That's a good point. It's a real good point.
It might happen.
You never know. Anything can happen in the pro wrestling empire.
Anything can happen in the pro wrestling empire.
Everybody knows that.
No, I'm excited, man. PWE's back. It's PWE. We're not doing that other stuff that was all confusing that last episode. Let's strip it down. We've got new champions.
Pandemic wrestling. Let's just pretend it didn't happen.
Right, man. We're talking. We're gonna crown new champions probably at the October show that they just announced. We've got some qualifiers tonight. Not tonight. Listen to me. Sunday night. I'm excited. I'm already ready.
You're
to
already
do it.
there. You're already.
I didn't know we already talked about it. I ordered pie. I guess I'll have to cancel that. I don't know what's going on.
Don't cancel the pie. Never cancel the pie.
No,
that'll always get eaten.
Yeah,
there's
that's the
always
first
time
rule.
for pie.
Always time for pie.
There is always time for pie.
Nah, man. Of course, I'm looking forward to Bro Keller in the qualifier. That's my guy.
Such
Hopefully,
a bro homer.
I am a
Really
bro
are.
homer. 100 a bromer. That's right. He can have that
A
one.
bromer.
That should be his next.
I'm
shirt.
shocked you don't have Bro Keller lined up to talk about this tonight.
He's a busy man. He's got to get ready for a 2 out of 3 falls match on Sunday.
No guest rules.
He's never
too.
too busy to talk to us, Jim.
I didn't want to bother him. I wanted him to
You're
make sure that he is
unbelievable.
focused and locked in. We'll have him on next week after he wins on Sunday.
Now you jinxed him. Unbelievable. Sorry,
He's
bro.
gonna walk him dry.
I'm also looking forward. I haven't seen Andy Weinberg since before the pandemic.
Weinberg's gonna be there.
Weinberg says he's gonna be there.
Has it been that long for you?
Gonna be there.
I have not. Yeah, I haven't seen him since. I don't think I've seen him since before. Or
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I see it.
Yeah, you weren't at the recordings,
I
and then I
wasn't.
saw him at the MCW Fan Fest a few months back as well.
Okay, he might have been at one of the Night to Remember shows. Well, I guess there was only one of those after. No, he wasn't even at that. Yeah, I haven't seen him since before the pandemic.
Holy cow!
That's a long time. I've gotten fatter. He's gotten skinnier.
Probably.
But
Well, don't let that deter you. Whether Andy Weinberg is there or not,
yeah,
you
Devin,
should be there.
Devin knows, bro. Also has 3 legacies. He's a busy guy this weekend.
Hey, man,
I'll
making
catch him
towns, brother.
I'll catch him on the flip side after he gets those wins and makes that money.
That's right.
There it is.
And don't be stingy at the merch tables.
That's right. Bring that cash. You can give us cash. We don't have any merch, but you can give us cash.
If you need change for the merch table, come see us. We will change that 20 right out of your hand.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. We will have our new business cards, though. We'll have the QR
there you go.
code.
$20 for a business card. There you
There
go.
We'll be selling those. Donations.
I'll sign it.
Just come by and say hello.
I got Sharpies for days.
We still have stickers too, don't we?
I think
Well,
we
got
got
rid of most of them. At
You got a
Bash
baby?
at
I'll
the
bring it.
baseball field or whatever it was called last year.
baseball game in the convention show. We
Bash at the baseball game.
Bash at the ball game.
and the convention center colossal convention or something. It was
Colossal Tussle at the convention center. Yeah.
You want one of these bad boys on a effing
look at
business
that.
card?
Oh, fuck is that bullshit? Who are you, Kenny Omega, drawing doodles and shit? Get out of here with that.
I got autographs.
Awesome.
I have to be honest.
Here's what you need to bring your $5 bills because meet and greets with intern Mark are always $5.
Yeah, he's not going to be on the call, so he's going to have plenty of time to meet.
Yeah.
Or if you can give him a line on where the Sasquatch lives, either $5 or pertinent information about where the Sasquatch lives.
That could be.
If you give him $10, he won't talk to you. So bring those 10.
That's true. Yeah.
But
the more money, the less he talks.
If you have information about the Sasquatch, he will stop being interns with us, and he will be your intern.
Right. Any single ladies out there, he will take a picture and a hug for 15, a close hug for 20.
Yeah. Yep.
Any single ladies, bring your 20s. He is always up for close hugs.
And any attractive single ladies, bring your lawyer to draft up the restraining order.
Yes. He's the king of those here in central Pennsylvania. So
he's very disarming. He comes across as a nice guy.
Cousin Brian has tickets. He's going to be there. Cousin Brian usually comes by and says hello.
Now, Cousin Brian, did you pay for these tickets? I'm very curious about
course,
I think he always pays for his
curious.
Cousin Brian supports independent professional wrestling.
He does.
That's right. That's right.
He's a good man. So make sure
you know what? You're a wrestling fan done right. I appreciate you.
There you go. So again, there's a QR code right there by Ryan's head. You can hit that. That'll take you directly to the ticket link.
Fingering it.
My finger can go inside.
Yeah, that'll take you directly to the PWE ticket page. Tickets are still available. I think they will be available at the door. But you know what? You don't want to mess with buying tickets at the door. Just go on there, buy them ahead of time. Make sure you get your seat.
So much easier.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this Sunday. So.
And I was on the Facebooks and I saw a picture.
Ooh.
The arena is ready.
It's ready to go. Yeah, it's ready to
All
go.
the venue is beautiful. It's immaculate. I don't know how we got such a deal on this, knowing that we're bringing smelly, snotty wrestling fans into this building. So
They
take a
keep
bath,
bringing them
take a
back.
shower before you come. Wear some deodorant.
Shower,
You know,
deodorant. It's hot and stinky out there.
It is the
deodorant
summertime,
season.
wrestling fans.
Yeah.
It is definitely deodorant.
And
season.
if you're a man of size like me, don't forget to get underneath here.
Oh yeah, the under boob.
The under boob. You need to.
Here's the deal: for your comfort, powder your balls. Go ahead, sprinkle some baby powder down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Don't use Gold Bond.
No.
Nope, that's medicated and will burn.
Yes.
Or if you're into that,
I'll say you might be
use
into
Gold
that
Bond.
sort of thing. Not here to judge.
You might be.
2024. Not here to judge, but
Nice little menthol burn down there.
yeah, everybody loves that, don't they? All right, let's. But again, PWE this Sunday. Check
If
it
you're
out.
hearing this and you're a worker, maybe launder your gear. I don't know.
There you go.
It's summertime. Who am I?
At the very least, spray a
Well,
little Febreze on there.
Vader's not here.
Good God.
Oh, poor guy.
Rip.
I have smelled.
I never knew Leon.
That was.
You never met him?
No, I'm glad I didn't. They say
I
never meet your heroes.
I met him once. Very nice fella.
He was.
His gear that I met him in 100% smelled like cat piss.
It's just a bucket of stank. Just a lot of stank.
I don't want to
called
talk bad about.
intimidation.
It's what it was.
I mean, it's not talking like ill of the past. It's just it was a fact, man. His
It was
gear,
an ill smell.
it had a stink. It had an odor.
It had the
Definitely.
stank on it.
It definitely did. All right, let's hit the news here real quick. All right, just rounding up some signings and rumors of some signings. It was just hours after it was confirmed Stephanie Vacker had left New Japan and CMLL. It was confirmed by Shawn Michaels that she had signed to WWE and be headed to NXT in Orlando. Of course, she most recently made headlines for a strong performance against Mercedes Moné at Forbidden Door in a winner-take-all match for the TBS Championship and the New Japan Strong Women's title. Finn Balor confirmed this week on the What's the Story podcast that he signed a 5-year extension to remain with the WWE. Mansoor and Mason Madden, formerly known as Massey, have signed with Ring of Honor / AEW. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful confirmed the news yesterday. He had previously reported they had been backstage at tapings. Vignettes have recently aired on Ring of Honor programming, and now they have officially joined the roster. And lastly, the Motor City Machine Guns are one of the most sought after tag teams in wrestling after the duo of Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley departed TNA Wrestling in April. Earlier this week, Shelley took to Instagram to salute the independent scene, stating that he may have had his last match for Beyond Wrestling for a while. While WWE tag team champion Tommaso Ciampa posted a pic of the Guns on his Instagram story, prompting fans online to believe that the former TNA tag team champions had reached a deal with WWE. However, Fightful Select have stated that the Motor City Machine Guns have been in discussions with major companies, but could not comment on whether the team had signed deals anywhere or not. So we will see where they land. They've had matches in AEW. Have they worked as a team in WWE before?
Chris Sabin has never been in the WWE.
Okay. So
Shelley did do a match or two for NXT when Kushida was a part of the brand.
Sheeter.
Okay.
Kushida.
Gotcha.
Here.
So we will keep an eye on.
Is he still with AEW? Kushida?
Kushida was never with AEW.
He went back to Japan after NXT?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He went to TNA.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. Kushida was in TNA for a hot minute after NXT.
Okay.
And then I think he's back in...
Did they do the time splitters in TNA, or was it just Shida by himself?
I think they did a group called Time Machine.
Okay.
which is the Motor City Machine Guns and
And
Kushida.
Kushida. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Look at that. Never knew that.
I'm surprised you don't have a 5th news item on the
Yeah.
board.
Dude, Shelley Duvall died today.
No, not that.
Oh.
Who cares about that?
She did pass away.
I care.
What would be
Cared
the
about
5th
it?
news?
John Cena
Yeah.
retiring.
we're going to talk about that separately. That's going to tie.
That's a lead into your
There you go.
actual-
That's going to tie into our. Well, let's jump right into it. Let's
It's not a
talk
segue,
about.
folks.
Good segue.
Segway.
Let's.
We're going
talk
to take
about-
all the other thing, the CMLL news and the TNA Impact news and the Marseille, and jam them all in one little segment. But the WWE news gets its own segment.
That's right. So as Mike and I were talking about on Saturday on the Money in the Bank post show, of course, John Cena announced on Money in the Bank that he will be retiring from the WWE as an active competitor. Clarified a bit during the post show media press conference that he'll be working all through next year. So the Rumble is going to be his last Rumble. Elimination Chamber is going to be the last Chamber. WrestleMania 41 will be his last WrestleMania as a in-ring competitor, but he will continue to work through the end of 2025. So I know I talked about it a good bit on Saturday. But how did the news catch you guys? Was it surprising? I know he said in recent interviews that he'll be winding it down, but now that we actually have a 40 to 50 dates next year is what he said he'd like to work. So we kind of know the timeline. We actually have an end date to the John Cena career.
So, I don't want to take anything away from it, but my first thought was, this is the most Tony Khan announcement I've ever heard in my life. If you love announcements of announcements, this is it.
Yeah.
I get Sting calling his shot 5 months before his last match. John Cena said, "Hold my beer.
I'm going to talk a year and a half, 18 months from now.
I'm going to give you 5 months for the start of my year-long farewell tour to professional wrestling." No, man, it's going to be cool. I'm very excited to see how Cena gets to close out his career.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dream matches still left on the board for him. There's a lot of old matches that I would love to see renewed. But really, I only care about WrestleMania 41. That's all I care about. And if his opponent, if 41 is not one person, I don't want to hear anything else.
Randy Orton?
Randy Orton. Dude.
It's gotta be Orton at
It
Mania.
has to be Randy Orton.
They've never wrestled at Mania, right?
No.
Yeah. It has to be.
Especially now that Randy Orton is like 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's a hoss.
He's been eating.
So 41 is going to be John Cena's last WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
When was his previous WrestleMania match? And it for sure was the Firefly Funhouse, wasn't it?
No, he wrestled Theory at 39.
At 39.
Last year?
He opened
2 years ago?
opened night one.
Or well, this year was 40, I
Last
guess.
year.
2 Manias ago last year.
Yeah. He lost. He lost. He tried to win the United States title from Austin Theory and lost.
Really? Boy, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, Cena had a really super awesome entrance.
He brought out
And
the
then-
Make-A-Wish. He had a group of Make-A-Wish kids. We for sure thought that was like the lead into he's definitely winning, and then nope, just Austin Theory wins.
Yeah.
Well, that was the time we thought he was going to sacrifice all those Make-A-Wish kids to weaken Theory. And then, boom, F you.
The biggest heel turn of all was John Cena. Just
Boy, I don't remember that
slaughtering.
at all. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What do you remember about WrestleMania 39?
His last WrestleMania was 39. His last match was in Saudi Arabia against Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, we
I think
lost.
that was
Solo.
in Saudi.
Yeah, it was a Saudi show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he lost to Solo.
He lost clean.
Yeah.
To Solo.
Out there doing the jobs, man.
Look at that.
But it's okay, because if Solo wins the WWE Championship, it is the end of the boom period for WWE.
I saw that tweet.
That's
too.
the fucking goddamn silliest tweet I've ever seen.
Also, if somebody blew the sun out of the sky, we'd all die.
Right. I mean, that's actually accurate. I don't.
Right, but the likelihood of the WWE's boom period ending because somebody,
Right.
Solo Sikoa won the title, is equally as probable as somebody actually blowing up the sun.
And also, it's like, okay, let's just imagine for a second that Solo wins. If Solo wins, that is like the precursor to Roman coming back, and then from now through Mania, we're getting Bloodline 1 versus Bloodline 2. The Rock will be back in. Oh, yeah, and then we have the getting ready for Cena's retirement tour. Rhea Ripley's back. Gunther's probably going to be World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think
all of those things can happen without Solo winning the championship.
Oh, I'm not sitting here saying Solo has to win, but by no means am I saying that. But
one of us four does believe that.
I don't think he has to, but I also don't think that it is going to hurt the WWE either way.
I don't think it hurts the WWE at all, considering that there's the same number of people who make the claim that the boom period will be over when Solo wins. There's equal number of people on the opposite side of the fence that said the boom period ended when Cody beat Roman.
Right. Which we'll kind of talk about that in a little bit as well. But yeah, boom period will be fine. Let's see here. Mike says, Orton versus Cena world heavyweight title match. Well, I mean, that's kind of the elephant in the room too, is he said, you know, it would have to kind of make sense, but you know, he's not saying that he's not going to go for world title number 17. So,
he said that he is at the end of the line.
Yeah. But I mean, if he's entering the Royal Rumble, there's a real.
He talked about 3 pay-per-views.
Yeah, Rumble, Chamber, Mania, which
Money in the Bank.
Oh, did he mention? Oh, that's right. He did mention Money in the Bank.
He did mention Money in the Bank.
So Royal Rumble gets you a title shot. The Elimination Chamber for the last couple of years has had number 1 contender shots tied into those matches, and of course, the Money in the Bank is a very quick road to a world title. So. I said he was going to win 17 a long time ago, so I'm back on. I'm still on that wagon that it's going to happen, and I'm here for it.
Not going to happen.
Do you really still think it's going to happen?
Oh, it's going to, Matt. I mean, why would I abandon Big Match John now in his final hours?
I mean, wasn't Orton close to 16 as well? Like the
He's
time
at 14, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if they could have meeting that up and had Orton versus Cena versus Flair.
God, no.
No, but take Flair out. If you have Orton versus Cena for the race to 17, that would have just been a beautiful way for Cena to go out.
If Randy Orton brings back the running head punt, maybe we should just put Rick in that match. What better way to go out? I'm just saying.
Like literally out to pasture.
just old yeller him right there at WrestleMania.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna
I would go to the top of Tim's list of deaths you'd like to be in the arena for.
You could add another one to the list. Devin trying to show his ass. Out here saying that I need to stop kissing Sting's ass. He's retired. I don't need to do it anymore. Devin, I have very, very big thoughts about what you've said here. And I want to take it completely under advisement that I absolutely...
I saw that one coming.
Yeah, sure did.
I knew what you were teeing up there. I appreciate that
Doesn't
one.
matter. It worked.
It absolutely worked.
Yeah.
I was just ready for it this time. That's all.
Good.
Yeah, it didn't.
Well,
catch
Mark's
me off
not
guard.
here, so I can't shut him up about
That's
it.
true.
That's
That's
fair.
true.
That's fair.
Mike points out this is a teachable moment about how good a show can be without intern Mark.
Very
Look at
teachable. That
Very-
I have to find a way to use a cool video.
There we go. And we're here doing it. We're here doing it. But
That's right.
yeah, no, but yeah, Cena, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they put it all together. And if it's gonna be a mix of revisiting old feuds. I'd love to see a Cena Punk match in there. That was obviously a big thing back in the day. So there's a lot of stuff there. Cena Rollins, obviously the Ryan's favorite shirt. You can't see knee. Maybe they'll bring that back in the retro from the retro graveyard. That's one of Ryan's favorite shirts that we've
Of all
gotten.
time, yeah.
So it's right up there with the Nikki Almost a Superhero, one of his
And
favorites.
Brock Lesnar riding on a tractor.
Taking a plow down.
God, boy,
It's a
that
whole
shirt
new
aged,
meaning.
that shirt aged like milk, man. It really did. That shirt went real quick. Let's see. Mike says Cena beats Gunther at Rumble. Orton wins the Rumble. There's your title match.
So I wrote it in my dream journal.
Okay.
I need everybody to go on a vision quest with me.
All right, we're here. Let's
So
do this.
2025 is going to be the year Cena he actually, like, the whole story is going to be him trying to get 17.
Okay.
And, like, of course it'll be hotter in some periods, but it's going to end up coming down. And I had the date, and I'm going to grab the date again because the date matters. Change this to here. It is December 29th.
Okay.
It is the last Monday Night Raw of 2025.
Okay.
Cena has not had the championship yet.
Now it will be Monday Night Raw, even though we're on Netflix.
Yes.
Okay. At least
Monday
in this
night.
dream journal.
In this dream journal, it's still Mondays. damn
Okay.
it. And so we get to Raw, and Cena goes, "Hey, I've tried. I've failed. I want one more shot. Whoever the champion is, don't care who the champion is." They make their way out. They honor John Cena's
Let's say
request.
Drew McIntyre.
Let's say Drew McIntyre. So it's Drew Cena.
I don't like
Final
Drew.
Raw.
Let's not do Drew.
Let's do Drew because Drew
Drew.
is the
I think
man.
you might be
Drew's the
awful.
man right now.
No, Drew's bad.
Okay. So Drew McIntyre versus John Cena for the
I like Shane
championship.
McMahon better. In this
He's going to
spot.
be in AEW by that point.
The best in the world.
So, whoever your champion is versus John Cena. And John beats the champ. Wins the title. Last Raw of the new year.
Ryan looks so excited. Still going.
Just need it to end. Thank you.
Shane McMahon.
Thank you, Hillbilly. He wins the title on the last Raw of 2025. But Cena's a man of his word. He's done. So you now have the title vacated. As we get to...
Wayne just puts it on the...
Yes, Royal Rumble 2026 in Saudi Arabia
Oh, no.
for the vacant title. And that's how you can convince Saudi Arabia that the Royal Rumble is more important than WrestleMania.
And Ric Flair wins it like he did in
Oh my
1990.
God, please no. With a tear in my eye, Ric Flair.
That's not a tear, Rick. That's your organs leaking through your eyeball.
He's going to have a coronary for every member, every person in the match.
He enters at number 30. He's so slow, like the Iron Sheik in the gimmick battle royal, that he gets to the ring just when everybody else has been eliminated.
Yeah, everybody's eliminated. The
And
last two
Conrad
people do a double
Thompson
elimination.
hops out of the front row and throws somebody out.
Double elimination Jones. Ric Flair rolls in the ring, and then he's doing the crying thing.
Good God.
And he just gets handed the title.
Handed
and
the
then
title. There we are.
hopefully whoever won Money in the Bank is still holding it, and then they cash in on Ric Flair.
Randy Orton, he comes out, punts Ric Flair, and you just
Oh my
leave.
God, it'd be a dream.
And you just leave his dead corpse in Saudi Arabia and just fly home.
Except I think at this point Ric Flair doesn't have any more blood. I think he's cycled all of his blood out for energy.
Probably.
Yeah.
That stuff has to taste like piss, I bet. And that's
I thought the same thing about Prime.
Have you had the new Prime? The
No.
WWE Prime?
No, I had the Bomb Pop Prime, and I don't like Bomb Pops at all.
Oh, see, I like Bomb Pops and I enjoyed the Prime. I think the Prime, I've never had the Prime energy drink because I don't drink energy drinks because I like my heart inside my body. But the Prime hydration, I'm fine with. That stuff's all right. All right. Well, I promised you guys blind rankings.
Tim, I just want to go on the record and say I absolutely hate that.
Why? Why? Because it's Drew McIntyre?
No, because it's John Cena, the little engine that could, going through a year's worth of hard times to finally win the fucking championship.
Yeah. And you know what we need?
All right, have you seen the back of his head? Have you
Fucking
seen
awful?
Have you seen the back of his head?
Scrappy
That man's
underdog
going through a
John
hard time.
Cena?
Just awful.
I will give you this one if you just concede that Drew McIntyre is not that bad.
There's nothing to concede. It's an opinion. I think that's the last thing that I want to see happen. The last fucking available moment, John Cena wins 17. That's
Hell
so
yeah.
fucking lame.
Hell yeah.
Hate that so much.
He calls his own shot. He goes out on top. He doesn't have to go out on his back. He gets to hand over the title. He even calls a stipulation. He comes back for the first Raw of 2026.
John Cena will win the championship. He needs to be a Grand Slam champion, and that is all he will win next year.
So he'll win
the IC title.
I'd like to see him win that. That would be cool.
He might as well be a Grand Slam champion.
I mean, he is.
But that's all he wins.
If you count the WWE and World Heavyweight titles as different titles.
But I don't think the WWE does though. Because that's why Sheamus isn't a Grand Slam champion either. Because he's never won the Intercontinental.
Such a loss.
Sheamus
gets the Grand Slam before John Cena.
And then Cena comes out and buries
him.
Not on my watch. Big Match John just running
Drew
in.
McIntyre is a Triple Crown champion. I think I don't know if he's had the US title.
Grand Slam. Different things.
Different sports.
I don't think he's won a US title.
First.
Here's what can happen. John Cena can win the Rumble. And then cash in on Sheamus for the IC championship.
That's horrible. That's even worse than my idea.
Nope, I love it. Keeps him at 16, and he becomes a Grand Slam champion and waits the Royal Rumble so Cody Rhodes can get right back in, or The Rock, or whoever the fuck they're going to end up putting there anyway. I love it.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, I did promise you guys a blind ranking. So we're going to do this. You guys are going to do this one together.
Angel Hernandez.
Strike.
And it has to do with John
Helen
Cena.
Keller. Oh.
No, it has to do with John Cena. It has to do with John Cena t-shirts.
Ray Charles.
Ooh, is this a visual prank?
It is a visual one, which is why we're doing it here on the on this show. So I don't know if you guys want to write them down or if you'll remember.
Like and share, folks. We want to hear your opinions too, and then we will ridicule you for being wrong.
Yep.
So if you don't know how blind,
I have a video I can introduce you to. If
you don't know how blind rankings work, there are 5 items that are going to present the guys. They don't know what's coming next. I will present the first one. They will rank it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Then they will see the next one. They will rank it accordingly, and then they will evaluate if they actually like where they put the 5. So we are doing John Cena T-shirts. I pulled 5 of the more colorful designs over the long career of John Cena.
There were less colorful ones.
What's that?
There were less colorful ones.
There was a few black T-shirts.
Yeah, he's had some blacks
from the day. Spoiler alert, didn't pull any black John Cena T-shirts.
Oh, then my favorite Cena shirt's not included in this.
Yes. All right, so we'll start with this one.
Are we each ranking them blindly, or do we have to agree on where these go?
We are agreeing.
Yeah. So you got. I was thinking each person does theirs individually. If you guys want to do them together, I'll leave
like
that
it
up
as a group.
Yeah, let's
debate
argue with each
and
other.
argue as a group.
All right, I might like that better. All right, so we'll start with this one. I think this was around his SummerSlam match with
5.
Brock Lesnar. It is this guy, big yellow and red.
Fine with that.
I'm actually good with 5 on that one too. That's
that one was
shit.
that one was tough.
The ketchup and mustard one can be 5.
The Hulkamania shirt.
Yeah, that's a Hulk Hogan
not a good one.
written all over it. Devin even agrees with you on that one.
Not change it.
4.
All right. So then we will go with the next one. I don't remember when
5
in the timeline all of these were, but here's the next one.
Okay.
I like that at 2.
Yeah, I'm fine at a 2 or a 3.
I'm fine with a 3.
Okay. I'm just saying that knowing the colorful John Cena shirts, I know there's some doozies still left at
I
Jim.
think the hat I have up there might have been from that same era.
Mark.
I didn't buy it. I believe that one of you guys bought that for me for a birthday or something.
Okay, Jim.
Okay.
All right, so we are at a 2.5.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next one. This was.
So wait, hold on. We put that at 3. I'm writing it down.
3.
I'm good at 3. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's see where if anybody in the comments. Devin had that one at 4.
Cool.
Okay, Devin's just learning to count.
Big Mac had that one at 3.
Smart man.
All right. Next one. This was from his not the current new shirt that you can buy with the back plate on the WWE shop, but the run just prior. This is all the blue and orange, the more one we just got over.
That awful giant you never give up. That's so fucking lame.
With that
chest
stripe.
Damn it.
What?
I told you guys we should put the last one at 2.
Yeah, we fucked up.
No, because this can
is
go
clearly
at 4.
the 4. This is the 4.
Well, then we're gonna be stuck with
We're
something.
stuck with the 1 and the 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't wait for You Can't See Me to show up. That's
That
a
won't be
Seth
on there.
Rollins shirt.
It's not on there. It's not fair for Ryan just to automatically. I didn't want to break his heart.
Wasn't
not
that
have
on a
that
black
one in
shirt anyway?
There's a gray one.
It's
I
gray.
think.
Oh, gray. Okay.
All right, so the
This is
Actually,
4.
that was a Seth Rollins shirt.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
a
golf
Rollins shirt.
gas shirt is at 4, right?
Golf, that's what it is. It's
that's
golf
what it is.
gas.
It is
what it
golf,
is.
isn't it? Holy
I
cow.
knew it was something.
There's like a dog shit orange shirt that's still out there.
I
Yeah,
hope
we
it's
probably
coming up.
fucked up on
See,
3.
Devin has this one at 3. Mike has this one at 4.
Right,
so Mike-
Devin's just going 5 to 1. All right.
Idiot.
Stupid idiot. All right, we have.
I'm hoping for like the John Cena like Mario 3 shirt here.
Nope, that's a
Easy
black
number
shirt.
1.
That one.
Super
Spoiler
Cena-
alert.
Super Cena-
That one's not on there. The one that
Super
looks like
Cena's
the
my
NWA
favorite
logo,
shirt.
not on there. The one that looks like the PBR logo, not on there.
Was the
Oh, you
champ
don't even have the PBR
the
shirt?
champ
must
is
have
here
had-
one is also not on there,
Dude,
right? That was a black one.
The PBR one, that printing on that shirt was so thick. It literally was like if you broke your back, you could have worn that shirt as like a body cast.
Perfect.
Just made your chest sweat.
Because it was like it was all white, and then it was like red on the white, blue on the white, more red on the. It was horrible.
Amazing.
All right, here is number 4.
God damn it!
The old orange and green
That's so bad.
The Miami, the U. That's the U shirt right there.
Yeah, that has to be 2.
It's 2.
That's 6.
6. He goes. Devin and Mike both have this one at 2. So Devin just counting in reverse order.
Yeah.
Let's
All
give
right.
him that. At least
Let's
he knows
see how
numbers.
bad we did.
Well,
Show us this dog shit number 1.
here is number 5.
Okay,
I'm all right
I
with
like
that.
I'm
That's
actually all right with that one.
I'll
at
say
number
this
one.
one, as bright as it was, this one was the best of the bunch. So yeah, I think having this one at 1. There was a black version of this one as well. This was actually the around the Bray Wyatt WrestleMania 30 match. Was when
Because this is like the 8-bit, like the 16-bit Cena.
Yeah.
I'm actually really fine with that as being 1. That's the one I would have put at 1, seeing them all anyway.
Yeah, if you flip 2 and 3,
2 and 3, we would have had a perfect list, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you guys did pretty good. You did pretty good
Did
there.
all right.
Yeah, Mike and Devin, of course, have both of those at number 1. So maybe I'll start every so often. I'll bust one
I
of
like
these.
that. That's a good one.
Bust one of these out. Get the visuals.
We
Get the
could do that with visual. We could do it with audios on like
Could
blind ranking theme songs or something like that. Yeah,
I like that.
That's a good idea too.
Cool to blind rank things. Look
There
at
it is.
us.
You like that?
A social media.
Every week when I listen to Tim's Final Wrestling Place, I get inspired to do blind rankings. You guys do one of those every week, right?
Yeah, we both give each other a blind ranking to do, unless I forget all of it.
Devin said he had that version in the black version. I think I did that one as well.
Devin loves the blacks.
All right. And lastly, we do have a question of the week. This
The 3 count question of the week.
we have passed 3 months of Cody Rhodes as your WWE champion, and I've seen some people starting to talk about if is it time to possibly move the title. Some people believe it should go to Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam. But other people I've just seen some talk about, kind of where we're at with Cody Rhodes's title reign. Has the reign matched the chase? Is it possible for a reign to match the chase? We've had this discussion about Daniel Bryan over the years, other ones over the years. But 3 months in, how do we feel the chase versus the reign of Cody Rhodes?
Does the reign ever match the chase? No. Is anybody happier married than they were dating? No.
Yes.
Wait. It's as exciting being married as it is dating somebody? Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely. The reign is never as good as the chase. Never is. Daniel Bryan, the yes move, and he won. Oh, great. Fuck, what now? Back to
we
him
got
3 months
that
later.
fantastic Brie Bella scream.
That did happen. Shit.
That's true.
That's even better than we're getting with Cody Rhodes right now. I don't know what anybody expects.
Let's get
The guy's
Brandy
the
in
champion.
here.
You got what you fucking wanted. Deal with it. 3 months, change it? Get the fuck out of here. It's way too soon.
It is too soon. I will say that. I agree with Ryan. I mean, the chase is always the fun part of any WWE title reign. I mean, I hope I see Drew McIntyre chase for the rest of his career and never win.
Hey, there we go.
Just never win.
Way out of line. Way out of line.
I know someone who's getting the Drew McIntyre autobiography for Christmas. Since you love him so much, Tim.
3 copies of it, Tim.
Walk a Golden Mile 2. I don't know what it's fucking called.
The Sword in the Blarney Stone or something. I think it's called.
I think I actually have a copy of that.
Get off my
just
kilt.
buy books that I never get off my kilt.
I was once the chosen one.
I actually think it's called Kill or Be Killed.
I'm the one man
Shut up. Kill or Be Killed.
If that was true, that would be the first time that I would ever be amused by something that Drew McIntyre did.
No, it's literally called like My Dream or
what an
something
asshole.
like that. It's a real lame book title.
A Chosen Destiny, My Story.
Oh, My
How
Story.
God, that
stupid.
fucking sucks.
This is your hero, Tim.
No, he is not my hero.
I'm fairly certain I found that at Target on clearance for like $4.99, and I bought it.
Let's be very
Now,
clear.
wait, you bought it, or Target paid you $4.99 to take the book off the shelf?
Wow, who's counting?
They're like, sir, do you want this book, or do you mind if we donate it to the homeless so they can throw it into their fires?
I respect. Well, I didn't want the homeless to have to read it and then burn it. So
I respect the homeless too much for them to be seen with a Drew McIntyre book.
Ryan said, "I will give my $5 to the homeless."
Let it be known here that that Matt of 3CT is pro book burning. He's a regular Fahrenheit 451er. So literally any of your favorite books, the Bible, I don't know. Just throw it in there. Just
any of them, any book.
I mean, it's not burning just for the sake of burning books. This is to help the homeless, Tim.
There's one to burn, folks.
Damn right.
You should do that today.
What's the header on the Kane book?
It just says
how
Mayor
I was
Kane.
inspired by Mein Kampf, I think is what it says, right?
It's Mayor Kane, my life in wrestling and politics, and then it says in small print, "White power." No, it says Glenn Jacobs. It has a foreword by Senator Rand Paul.
Of course it does.
And then a foreword by The Undertaker after that.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah, good Lord. You mean Mark from Texas didn't write a 9-line?
He did at the end.
This is the end of the 9 lines.
He literally just said that there's a foreword from The Undertaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the post Mania hangover has definitely been real this year. I don't think that that the Cody title reign has been has lived up to what the chase was. But again, yeah, when does it? Especially when you look at the chase to this title win dates back to WrestleMania 38, and then the injury, and then the comeback to 39, and then the loss, and then the build up and all of that stuff with that documentary that was 100% factual, that the WWE aired on their YouTube channel, and with The Rock and Seth Rollins, Cody, all the stipulations with night one of WrestleMania and all of that. There was no chance that there wasn't going to be a bit of a letdown, right? Like this year out of any, I don't think it was possible to not have a bit of a letdown. I don't think Cody's been a bad champion, but I don't think this title reign is going to go down as an all-time legendary world title reign either.
It's a hard ass, man. I mean, Roman Reigns' title reign absolutely will.
Yes.
Just for the length of time that he has held. There's no way that this would have ever held up to that level of greatness, no matter what Cody did. And it was great. We all popped. It was a fun victory moment.
Awesome.
But then what do you do after that? I think we even talked about that going into Mania. You give him a strap, then what?
Right. Yeah, we were questioning about it before Mania even happened, and also in this 3 months since WrestleMania, we're also starting to do or ask the question, like, when's Roman coming back? When he, and with especially now that the new bloodline has taken shape, and they, Solo Sikoa pinned Cody Rhodes on Saturday night. So like, that's something Roman did one time. That's something now Solo has done one time. So you're starting to see that call back, Solo's doing the acknowledge me thing and calling himself the tribal chief and throwing the gauntlet down towards Roman. So we're all kind of sitting here, even though we're heading towards SummerSlam. We don't know what Cody's doing at SummerSlam yet. With about a month to go, and we're all just kind of going. So Roman will be back at some point, right? Like, and so yeah, I think that makes it exciting, but also I don't think it doesn't help the Cody title reign either when you're asking when is Roman coming back.
I mean, you're also talking about a title reign over a notorious slow period after Mania. We're talking summer now. Families are doing things. You're outside. You've put him from the flagship show, Monday Night Raw, put him on SmackDown. I get more eyes are on SmackDown, but I still think the WWE's flagship show is Raw. That's the 3-hour show. Tune in Monday night. It hasn't left Monday nights in years. What do you want Cody to do, man? I don't think it's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what you expect, though.
Right. So I love Cody's, I love Cody's run so far. Have they done him any favors by like heating up AJ Styles twice and then having him face, who the hell did he face?
Well,
it was AJ.
Has there only been 2 shows since?
Because he had the 6-man this month. He had AJ in Saudi. Man. He had AJ in France.
Yeah, and then
I feel like there was another pay-per-view somewhere else. Who did he face at Clash at the Castle?
Did he wrestle at that one?
Or was he not on that card?
He defeated AJ Styles there.
There's a little spoon there, wasn't it?
Yeah. So then,
he defeated Logan Paul at the Saudi.
Logan Paul. Okay, I knew he had another title defense. Okay,
that's right. It was it was the Logan Paul.
I don't necessarily like how they had to warm up AJ Styles to give him something to do after WrestleMania. I liked the Logan Paul thing. I think the Logan Paul match was a little early. I think that's a SummerSlam match if I've ever seen one.
That's fair.
But for me, especially, it has nothing to do with Cody and his run. Solo is getting hot fast because of the new bloodline.
Yeah.
If you cut his legs out, like, I almost don't want Solo to fight for the title at SummerSlam if he's not going to win.
But what if he's gonna fight for it and you don't want to have him win? Why wouldn't you have?
I want Solo to win.
But you're saying about cutting his legs off. By cutting his legs off, you mean Cody just beating him, right?
Right.
Well, why wouldn't you have Jey Uso or Roman Reigns? I mean, Jimmy Uso or Roman Reigns return to cause him to lose?
Because I feel that's too soon. To stretch Roman out on limited dates between SummerSlam, like, I think it means it's 2 different trains of thought, because you have the exact same thing you just had. What you're talking about is the same thing we just had at Money in the Bank, right? Mm-hmm. Does it mean more for somebody to keep someone from winning a title? Or does it mean more to be the reason someone lost the title? Because CM Punk just did that to Drew. CM Punk has done this twice to Drew McIntyre. Mm-hmm. Once at WrestleMania, where he actually cost him the title, and the other keeping him from winning the title. To me, I feel it's more impactful if Solo basically does everything Roman Reigns has done, become the tribal chief, create his own bloodline, win the WWE title. And then, slowly but surely, as we go farther into the year, we start to see the reformation of the original bloodline to get there.
Okay.
I think it's too early. I don't hate taking the championship off of Cody Rhodes at this time. I mean, it's the middle of summer. Who the hell's watching anyway? So,
well, it's more so too, like you said, the money's in the chase. people are going to get super excited, or they're going to be so mad that Solo is the champion that they know Cody can do it because Cody beat Roman.
The fans will hate it.
Right.
They will.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They will hate it bigly.
They will also tune in to see what's Cody going to do now to get it back.
Right. And to be
You know what?
fair,
You've convinced me. Do it.
There are more heroes to go after Solo as champion than there are more villains to go after AJ Styles as champion, or not AJ Styles, to go after Cody Rhodes as champion.
That's a great point too.
Unless Cody baptizes the entire bloodline in Wheatley American vodka, like there's no one else for Cody to fight on SmackDown. Where Solo can go through Kevin Owens and Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, and like that's 3 bigs right there, and he's insulated. He's got Jacob Fatu. He's got the Tongans.
Mike does not want Solo, and he said chop his legs out from under him. He says he does not need the WWE champion involved in WG.
I do. Because we have 2 titles.
Yeah, I don't.
The World Heavyweight title will be perfectly fine defended as Big Gunther challenges. Who is Gunther gonna face? Sam Zayn. Gunther Sammy again. This time at Survivor Series.
Run it back. Gunther
For the
wins.
World Heavyweight title, because by that point, Sami Zayn will have already lost the Intercontinental title to Bronathan Breaker.
Sheamus.
Oof. Don't threaten me with a bad time.
Mike says the end game is not Roman versus Solo. The end game is Roman versus The Rock. Well, yeah. Well, you have to run through. You have to run through Roman and Solo.
Right, there's so many legs on that
in the bloodlines, because Roman and Rock. That's
is still the final boss.
Yeah, that's at WrestleMania. Right. So we have from SummerSlam till Mania to get all of that other stuff out of the way.
That doesn't even need to be this WrestleMania, right? Like it could be
a Royal Rumble in between. Yeah,
like it could be a WrestleMania in the future.
You think it'll be at this next one?
Legs. Now this has enough legs to get to Roman Rock at 42.
But do you want to do 42 when you're in Vegas? You're in the heart of entertainment. Yeah. Like Rock Roman is this year.
Yeah.
Which means it's Solo Cody.
I mean, we say that though, but does the venue and city really matter? Like WrestleMania is going to sell out, right?
It is, but I think
it doesn't matter if it's Vegas versus Minneapolis.
I think it does. I think Vegas, just like WWE made a huge deal about WrestleMania in Hollywood,
and then put on the biggest WrestleMania main event of all time in Philadelphia. It doesn't matter, Matt.
But you put on the biggest WrestleMania match of all time at the extra large WrestleMania in Philly. XL.
So the question was, does the city matter? And the answer then is no, it doesn't matter.
Yes. In this case, it does. If Mania's in Vegas, it matters.
Right. It does.
Yes, it's going to sell. But with Vegas is a big fight town.
Yeah. So you get to see John Cena's last WrestleMania match. That should highlight it. Rock Roman 42.
There are 2 nights of WrestleMania. John Cena can easily main event night 1 of WrestleMania in Vegas.
But who's to say they wouldn't go bigger in 42 and go to like New York City again?
Well, you also have to determine. You also have Indianapolis in play. We don't necessarily know when Indy's WrestleMania is. But it's not. It probably won't be 26 because SummerSlam is 26, right?
Right. Also, I don't know if Nick Khan is in the business of doing cold weather WrestleManias after 60,000 people in Philly were freezing their tits off night one.
But Minnesota's in a dome.
Well, yeah, I'm saying New York. Because
Oh,
New York would have to be at MetLife.
yeah, because they're not gonna do.
Madison Square Garden is not.
Yeah, they can't do it in an arena anymore.
Yeah.
So they're doing a 4-night WrestleMania Thursday.
Don't even plant that fucking seed.
Yeah, it wouldn't be unbelievable.
Like, I think that would be a really fun exercise, like, to do after SummerSlam, like, for us to dedicate a Thursday show. Like, pick a week where nothing's going on, and it is us prognosticating what WrestleMania 41 looks like.
Yeah, I like that.
Because SummerSlam is that halfway point, right? We'll usually
maybe we'll just do it the
happen.
Thursday after SummerSlam.
We'll have shit to talk about then.
One of the first Tuesdays after.
Right. So definitely, though, it'd be fun to see where things are and try to shake it out for 2 nights.
Devin says Nick Khan can go build a fucking snowman while we enjoy another WrestleMania in the Northeast.
Devin, man, we got our last one. Congratulations. We're done.
Absolutely not.
We're cashed out.
I don't think it'll be the last one. I think it'll be probably about 5 years. And also, if they are exploring the idea of pushing Mania back into May. Isn't this one's in this one's in May, isn't it?
No, this one is in the end. It's April 19th and 20th.
Yeah. So okay. So they're already shifting it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's only another 2 weeks to the beginning of May if you want to do it in a.
They're not going to push Mania to May.
Why not?
Because they'll not push Mania into May.
There's money to be made. They will. I'm telling you.
There is, but there's not.
I mean, there isn't money to be made. It's going to make money at any time. They could put it in fucking February in fucking Juneau, Alaska.
True.
And they will sell out and they will make money there. It doesn't matter. It's the spectacle of all spectacles.
You're not.
You want to
you're
go to
not wrong.
WrestleMania, you're going to go to WrestleMania, irregardless of town, fucking date, or anything. You just wear pants, wear a shirt, wear multiple layers of coats like Joe did, and you'll be fine. If Joe survived in Philly, anybody can go to WrestleMania and be fine.
It's very
true.
So March, WrestleMania 20 was March 14th. I think that's
the earliest WrestleMania ever.
And then this upcoming one is going to be the latest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's all because of the Final Four.
But yeah, they're avoiding the Final Four.
They're avoiding National Championship week, so it's going
Avoiding
the week
Easter.
after that.
I think
It's on Easter week, I think.
Is it actually Easter week?
Yeah, I think Easter in 2026 is April 20.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania is on Easter Sunday next year,
Yes.
2025.
So fuck Easter.
God bless.
Fuck God. The Final Four trumps Big G.
Was it Tim that said it would never be 2 nights? I know I never said that.
I never said it.
I said they wouldn't do 2 nights. And then the
that feels like something Ryan would have said.
I'm ready for SummerSlam to be 2 nights.
No. I hated the idea of a 2-night
Yes.
WrestleMania, but I am fully bought in on it now.
Yeah, there's no turning back. So eventually, we're getting a 2-night SummerSlam in 2026, right?
Yes, we are.
The Minnesota one.
Yeah.
So there we go. We're
Yeah.
2 years away from that.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube once it's out.
Nope.
Yeah.
Right.
More money's made
now-
in 2 nights than there is in 1.
My next dream is a 2-venue 2-night WrestleMania.
They will. I don't think they
one-
do that unless
night
it's same
1
city.
international, night 1 international, night 2 domestic. Perfect.
Maybe
that I could see.
And that's doable. Because you could then it would be Saturday afternoon and Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Okay, I wouldn't
flip
need
that. I'd rather have it Sunday night and then give me the international one.
You mean Saturday night?
Saturday night, and then give me international on
afternoon.
Sunday so I can watch it at like
They're not going to do
1 p.m.
regardless. regardless of how many times they tell you that WrestleMania nights don't matter, last WrestleMania was the blueprint on how they're going to start telling stories in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Shit that happens in night 1 is going to impact night 2.
Night 2.
You will never have the biggest wrestling event of all time headline in fucking London. Sorry, All In. That shit's going to be in the United States.
Yeah. I think Sunday. I think even though time wise, I agree with you, man. Like I'm in favor of moving the Super Bowl earlier in the day. I'm getting too old for this shit. But
4:15 kickoff. Do it.
But I don't think they will for the reason Tim said. Cool. Any other thoughts on Cody, Cena, any of it before we wrap it up for the week?
Yeah, before we put a bow on it, I wasn't able to talk about Money in the Bank, but kudos to the ladies who put on a banger of a match. It was a little rough in the beginning, but they really found their grounding and put on a really good match. And quietly, the WWE's making fucking women stars here that are not
the Four Horsewomen.
Asuka or the Four Horsewomen. Like, there was a ton of newer developing talent in that match, so kudos to them. And I think we'd be remiss not to talk about AEW for a moment and the closing angle to AEW.
So
and
good.
Watching it, how great I thought it was. And then, unfortunately, the thought had to creep in my mind, wow, how much more impactful would this bloody moment be if we didn't see Daniel Bryan with color in the opening match unnecessarily?
So,
and that's not to say I don't want blood or I want the Attitude Era, and when I get it, I bitch about it. That's not what it is. But you give me that entire show without any color, and that's the ending. Toni Storm fucking bleeding, Mariah May rubbing it on her face, the fucking high heel. That's impactful. Not that it wasn't impactful as it was.
See, I was talking to Charlie about this today on the Tweeter, and normally I'm right there with you. I'm right there in that camp. If everybody bleeds, nobody bleeds. If every match is 5-star, no match is 5-star. But when Mariah May is taking a high-heeled shoe and just spiking it into Toni Storm's head, I was not thinking about the fact that Daniel Bryan was bleeding earlier in the night.
So I just watched it back again today in the last hour. Like before we went live, I watched it again. Say what you want about Daniel Bryan getting color. Toni Storm looked like a Negan victim with the assault from Mariah May.
Like they sounded like live rounds, man. Like
there was not a leg slap in the room. Go back and listen to Mariah May swing that belt like a baseball bat and just clobber Toni right in the forehead.
Live rounds, like
sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was whipping the shit out of Toni, out of Luther. Luther caught a couple strays.
Sure did.
Luther should have bled.
Aubrey Edwards caught a stray.
Good. Sorry for cussing. Family friendly.
But yeah, that all sounded live. And did you see the video they released backstage and watch them bring Toni to the back? And I mean, dude,
she looks like a corpse.
Yeah. It's just fantastic.
Toni is just, she took all of her aspirin. She drank all of her orange juice. She came ready to bleed. Let's go. More of that.
Yeah.
They did more for that match for All In than they did anything for Will Ospreay, MJF, for Swerve Strickland and Bryan Danielson, for anything else. The main event of that show is Toni and Mariah. I'm done. I am not taking any more questions. That is the main event.
I'll say that it has to be.
Yes.
100%.
It has
I
to be.
totally agree. 100%.
Mariah May turned on one for 738 feet. Albert Pujols in his prime just cranked it out of the effing stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was
Love
and
it.
I just sent you guys the
right there.
the link
Good wrestling.
to
All
the,
of Dynamite was
pack.
great, by the way.
That was
Dynamite
it was a good Dynamite. It really, again,
was
I don't want to
great.
take away from the Daniel Bryan match. I thought the match was fine. I thought it was a stellar Dynamite. I don't watch Dynamite all the time. Yesterday makes me want to tune in and see what happens next.
Yes.
Yesterday was good television.
It was very good.
Devin brings up a great point. So we don't see women bleeding from the head all the time. So that was a cool moment. He's not the biggest AEW fan, but he loved it.
I'm glad. Shut up, Brian. From
When
the head. You didn't have to
AEW
clarify.
What here's what I'll say before my last 2 cents on this. When Tony Khan, when TK is focused, when he's taking his Adderall, he's locked in. He puts on some great shit. It's when he's out butterflying and flittering around. But if you can give me 4 or 5 meaningful stories to tell it all in, and you've already given me 2 so far.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a Blood and Guts, which is questionable in 2 weeks, but I think that's going to matter, right? You get me to All In, man. That shit's gonna rock.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a really good show. It's probably, let's be honest, it seems like it's taking shape to be better than last year's. I don't think last
I
year,
agree with.
Last year I think it was more holy hell, we did it.
Right.
Like the idea that AEW was in Wembley Stadium was the show.
Yep.
This year the show I think is going to be much better.
Maybe the Bucks will defend their championships that they've not defended since April.
But they better not do it against the Acclaimed.
Mike says he says can't wait for Tony to fuck it up and close with Mercedes versus Britt Baker.
Oh my god.
Well, if that match will be any indication, Britt Baker will be in WWE in 2 weeks after that.
That's right.
You know, Mercedes Moné, the Star Maker.
Well, for WWE.
Sure.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for playing along, everybody. Had a fun night. And we proved again that we can have a good show when intern Mark does not show up. So thank you, Ocean State Job Lot, for that. You can follow us on all of our social media. We're at 3 Count Thursday, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can get us on our YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed over there. Rate and review where you can. Grab our merchandise over at tpublic.com. Until Tuesday on the podcast side or next Thursday live, we will catch you then. Again, last thing before we go, PWE this Sunday in Harrisburg. If you're still on the YouTube, click the link, click the QR code at the top of the screen, scan that. If not, go to our social media or go to Pro Wrestling Empire on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. We have retweeted and reshared everything from them. Give them a follow, a like, a subscribe, because we can't wait to be down in Harrisburg, up in Harrisburg, calling the show on Sunday. Stop by, enjoy some pro wrestling, see us. We will see you there, and we will also see you back here next week. Stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.